Hi everybody, and welcome in for another edition of Black Bears Hockey, here live on the air on YouTube. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti with you here tonight as we get set for a matchup between the Danbury Hat-Tricks, who are playing for their playoff lives, and the Binghamton Black Bears. Binghamton has already clinched the division, and they have 128 points. Is vying for a playoff spot. Really a must-win scenario for the Danbury Hat-Tricks tonight, who come in 5th place, one spot out of the Empire Division playoffs. They have 67 points, 22, 23, and 5. They are trying to get to Hockey 500 here tonight. It's been a weird little stretch of things between the Hat-Tricks and the Black Bears. Last 2 times the Black Bears have gone on the road to Danbury. They've shut out the Hat-Tricks. They've outscored them 11-0. But the last time Danbury was in this building, the Hat-Tricks skated away with the extra point, defeating the Black Bears in a shootout.
Yeah, and I mean, that was kind of an interesting game, right? I mean, Binghamton jumped out to that early lead, but it was kind of a smaller lead, and we were expecting just the offense to take off, and it never really did until the third period between both teams. Danbury jumped out to that quick 3-2 lead, and eventually the Black Bears were able to get it tied, and we went to overtime. Danbury thought they had it won in overtime. Stick was a little bit too high, and then we went to the shootout where obviously the Hat-Tricks skated away with the extra points.
Hat-Tricks outscored the Black Bears 2-1 in the final frame of the night. But you know what? You move on, and the Black Bears are sitting still pretty good, 7 points away from clinching the #1 overall seed in the Commissioner's Cup playoffs for 2026. Let's take a look at tonight's players to watch, and first, for the Danbury Hat-Tricks, we're looking at number 71, Eli Rivers.
Well, Rivers came over halfway through the season from the PD Ice Cats. You can see the numbers there they've picked up since he arrived in Danbury, 18 goals. He was quite the player last season for the Motor City Rockers, and looking to get that type of offense again. I don't think Eli's had the season exactly he's had last year or wanted, but he has been darn good.
And then on the other side of things, we're looking at a guy who was able to get back on the score sheet last night and drew a lot of penalties as well. Doesn't have the most points in the world, but he's in the lineup every single night. It's number 89, Zach Sirota.
Yeah, take a look here at Sirota. What he does so well is he just gets himself into those areas that get in players' heads almost. You can always see in the middle of a scrum, Sirota's going to be there. He's the guy, the agitator, 14 goals, 19 assists, and last time the Black Bears and Hat-Tricks met down in Danbury, Sirota was one of the players to tickle the twine and connect.
That's just a little bit over half of the games that the Black Bears have played this season. In those 26 games played, 33 points for Zach Sirota as well. Before we go to a quick timeout, I want to say a very big happy birthday to our friend and equipment manager, Aiden Burchard. His lovely girlfriend, Adriana, had these made before the game tonight, and a lot of people around the crowd are having these, waving them as well, showing her support for our man behind the Black Bears equipment, Aiden. So, for now, we're going to go to a timeout, come back with more. We're with you right after this here live and on YouTube.
The Black Bears are back at home this Friday, April 3rd at 7 p.m. for Hall of Fame night. Join us in a special pregame ceremony as we induct Jerry D'Amigo and Derek Wood in the class of 2026. Get your tickets now at BinghamtonBlackBears.com.
Attention fans. Looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here with you. Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental makes your smile their priority. Call and schedule an appointment by giving them a ring at 607-545-4148. Talking about the lineup tonight, a lot of people can sit out now. Hard to believe. I know we have a pregame ceremony getting ready to take place. We're going to try to hit this as quickly as possible. This is brought to you by our friends over at UHS Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Binghamton Black Bears. Let's start with the healthy extras. Matt York, Sam Holy, Chichu Lathan, Gavin Yates, Mason Hohen, and Tyler Schwitt, the skaters who are out tonight. And then Dyson Skinner is the third goaltender out for the Black Bears.
Which, there's a lot of bodies now and a lot of people that can play. And, the Black Bears are sorting through those new collegiate ads, and they're just trying to see what they have. And, we talk about it all the time that these collegiate guys are part for now and part for the future. I mean, you get names like Nick Swain and Cam Clark and Scott Ramekers, who joined the team at the end of the season, join the playoff push, and then become huge players as the team goes on. And what we look here is the Black Bears are doing that now with Schwitt, Holy, Chance, guys like that, along with York and Hohen, and those are going to be the future right there. We'll see how much we see of them. They need 5 games to be eligible for the playoffs, and most guys are getting close to that, so we'll see what Coach Sherwood decides to do along with Coach Quenville.
Well, Power Play 1, probably getting a mouthful from Power Play 2. The last couple of games, Power Play 2 has been taking a lot of opportunities with their very limited minutes. Let's just say that the best way possible. So we will see if the Black Bears Power Play can straighten things out here tonight. We're going to take a timeout, come back with more. We're back with you after this.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Awarding the Tommy Mitchell Memorial Scholarship to 4 outstanding student athletes. These athletes not only have excelled in the classroom, but also on the ice. And they love the sport of hockey, and it's a way for the Broome Sports Foundation, in memory of Tommy Mitchell, to give back to them and our community. These 4 recipients not only are outstanding, but they'll also be able to attend further education with $1,500 scholarships courtesy of the Broome Sports Foundation in honor of Tommy Mitchell. A special thanks goes out to Bill and Sue Falcon also for their contribution to help keep the scholarship drive alive. A great fund that they have awarded the Sports Foundation to award these scholarships, and also in conjunction with that, thanks to you for participating over the years in fundraisers to help fund the scholarship as well. We have 4 recipients, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start things off. If you turn your attention to the area onto the ice directly across from us, you'll see the recipients as we introduce them come out and receive their scholarship award. With me here tonight, the parents of Tommy Mitchell, Carol and Tom, to help in the presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our first recipient, Noah Fico. Noah is a senior at Maine Edwell High School and is planning to attend SUNY Broome in the fall, studying teaching early education. He's played hockey in the SDHA and for Maine Edwell's high school team. Congratulations to Noah Fico. Our second scholarship recipient is Aiden Kaiser. Aiden is a senior at Horseheads High School. He played hockey for the Corning Hurricanes and Elmira Hockey Club. He plans to attend Corning Community College and Alfred, studying mechanical engineering. Congratulations, Aiden Kaiser. Up next, we welcome Landon Pancoast. Landon is a senior at Vestal High School. He played for the Binghamton Freeze and the Vestal Golden Bears. Landon plans to attend SUNY Oswego studying biology. Congratulations to Landon Pankos. And with us here for our presentation tonight, Patrick Collins, longtime member of the Room Sports Foundation. Our last Tommy Mitchell scholarship for this year is in conjunction with the Binghamton Hockey Booster Club in memory of Peg Waffle, forever remembered Booster Club president. The scholarship recipient is Tessa Berger. Tessa is a senior at Binghamton High School and will be attending SUNY Group in the fall, studying health sciences and pre-med. Tessa has played for the Binghamton Freeze and Binghamton High School. Congratulations to Tessa Berger. Yeah, how about another great round of applause in unison for all 4 of our scholarship recipients. We wish you all the best as you continue your education. And again, in honor of Tommy Mitchell with the Scholarship Fund. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Roger. Boy, does he still have it. Former voice of many Binghamton AHL franchises. That was Roger Neal as the master of ceremonies for the Tommy Mitchell Scholarship celebration. 4 young hockey players in the Broome County and Elmira area, recipients of scholarship money, all 4 of which going to college next year. All our high school seniors getting ready to graduate this upcoming June. Best of luck to all 4 in their future endeavors, many of which who have played right here in this building as members of the STHA and part of the Broome County High School Hockey Association. So big congratulations to all 4 recipients. Lights are going out. The referees have made their way out onto the ice. The anthem group coming out to the carpet as well, signaling that we are almost there for puck drop tonight. We are going to step aside, come back, and we will have the conclusion of the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti with you tonight, guiding you through a Friday night matchup between the Binghamton Black Bears and the Danbury Hat Tricks. We're back with you right after this.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back in, everybody. Getting set here as we wrap up the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental always makes your smile their priority. Call, schedule an appointment by giving them a ring at 607-545-4148. Cole, last week the Black Bears took on the Indiana Sentinels for the 5th and 6th time this season. It was the final weekend set against the Sentinels. First time ever out there in Indiana. Binghamton won 6-0 on Friday night, and then a 4-1 game on Saturday. But that was a 1-goal game for quite a while, and the Black Bears kind of put their foot on the gas there in the 3rd period.
Well, it's what they do best, right? They can keep a game close, but once they start to get rolling, there's no stopping the Black Bear offense, and it's clear that they've really put their stamp on this Empire division. It's tied up nicely with a bow, and they just keep looking for those points to try to get that #1 overall in the FPHL. And games like that where the offense can go from 0 to 100 and back again are going to get you there.
Binghamton's magic number to clinch the #1 overall seed is 7. They cannot do it tonight, no matter who wins, who loses. So go ahead and get that out of your mind. Can't happen tonight. Can happen tomorrow. It will be a great talking point tomorrow if we get there. But for now, let's throw it down to the voice of Vision Veterans Memorial Arena, Mr. Frank Perney, to meet tonight's ANC Heating and Air Conditioning starting lineup.
Number 23, C.J. Stubbs. At forward, number 49, Ivan Bondarenko. At forward, number 93, Mac Jansen. On defense, number 11, Austin D'Orazio. On defense, number 52, Dan Stone. And starting to go for the Black Bears, number 30, Dominic Tomei. And now the rest of your Binghamton Black Bears.
Well, there you have it. Mac Jansen returns to the lineup tonight after serving a 2-game suspension that was implicated the last time the Black Bears and Hat Tricks did battle. CJ Stubbs and Ivan Bondarenko are with him up front. Dan Stone and Austin D'Orazio back on the blue line, playing in front of Dominic Tomei tonight once again.
And Tomei was just sensational his last time out, was he not? I mean, another shutout for Dom as he just seems to just control the pace of play. And really, it's like they're playing his hockey game. He's not playing anyone else's.
And now we will throw it back over to Mr. Frank Perney.
Performing God Bless America for us tonight, we welcome the Victory Troop. And now to honor our country, the performance of our national anthem, we welcome Blue Ridge High School. Great job by the Victory Troop and Blue Ridge High School.
Thank you, Victory Troop and Blue Ridge High School, for performing their renditions of God Bless America and the National Anthem. Getting set here for the DeMont Funeral Home ceremonial puck drop. And then we will have our D-squared goaltending matchup tonight. Cole, gut check time for the Hat Tricks. Technically not a must-win game for them tonight, but if they lose tomorrow, it essentially puts the nail in the coffin for them if they can't come away with some points at home.
It's now or never. I mean, it's not even about tomorrow. They need points tonight. They are, I think it was 9 points out of a playoff spot with a game out of hand. As Topeka's played 49, they've played 50, so they need Topeka to fall apart and really to get hot here. And if it happens, I mean, it could be a dangerous team come playoff time, because it's always dangerous when someone gets hot and gets into the playoffs. But now is the time. It needs to get started. And if I'm being truthfully honest with you, Brooks, it needed to start 2 weeks ago.
Broome County Sheriff Fred Ashgard dropping the ceremonial puck tonight for Tyson Kirby to pick up. And now the D-squared home improvement goaltending matchup is Kyle Pinton with 14, 13, and 1 on the year. 303 goals against average and save percentage of .918. Facing off with Dominic Tomei, 25, 2, and 1 with a league-leading .195 save percentage, or excuse me, goals against average save percentage of .928. 6 shutouts on the year for the Dominator. That's our D-squared home improvement goaltending matchup. Build your dream home into reality with all the phases of home improvement, courtesy of our friends over at D-squared.
And fittingly ringing through the arena is the Superman theme. And if you think of one guy who's been a Superman all season long, it's number 30, Dominic Tomei. Did you know that was the Superman theme, Brooks?
I did.
Just making sure.
I recognize that. Oh, same Black Bear time, same Black Bear place, right? That kind of thing?
That's Batman.
Oh.
That's 1966 Batman.
All right, time to put the puck on the ice. It's the BAE Systems opening faceoff. Here, Frondudo and Stubbs will take the draw for the respective sides. Here we go, Friday night action officially underway here in Binghamton. Puck quickly chipped into the Black Bears bench, and we will reset, do it again, 7 seconds in.
It's not often you get to talk about playing spoiler when you're this far ahead in the standing, but the Black Bears have a chance here to play spoilers against the Hat Tricks and really end their chance at a playoff position if they play another strong game here tonight.
Danbury able to win that draw back. Their fire off the wall again, come down the entire length of the ice, and we get another stoppage. This is icing against the Hat Tricks. That was 9 seconds in between whistles that time.
Choppy first 16 seconds of this one. It's both sides trying to get those passes crisp, and Danbury just not crisp on that last one.
Binghamton finally wins a draw, and Bondarenko fires the first shot of the game, punched away by Kyle Pinton's blocker. Jansen back in the lineup for the Black Bears, carries in towards the middle as Bondarenko tries to center up Jansen on a two-man game down low. Clean exit by the Hat Tricks as Frondudo is able to get it past Stubbs, who goes knee first into the wall and slow to get up. Meanwhile, the Hat Tricks trying to find the loose puck. Referees trying to allow the play to continue on. Now Stubbs giving no pressure to his right leg, crunched over, making his way to the Black Bears bench.
He was laboring there. That doesn't look good from first glance, but we'll see CJ if he can take his next shift or not. I'm sure next time we get a media timeout, he'll give it a test to go.
Fennell's shot is blocked, and then he's pushed into the wall by Sargis. Romiker's now flying into the zone. He, along with Ivan Bondarenko, are the only two players to have appeared in every game so far this season for the Black Bears. Rivers' centering feed, looking far side, is knocked away, stolen by Sargis, turns on the afterburners. It's a 3-on-2, but the team crosses the line offside.
Just maybe by a half inch there. I don't even know how close that was, but drawn offside. Sargis gets those wheels going. Here's a look at that collision from CJ Stubbs, and not to speculate, but he did get up a little slow. We'll have to keep an eye on CJ as you see that left knee go into the boards.
Hopefully it's just a dead leg for CJ and we get to see him out here in a few minutes. In the meantime, the Black Bears send the second line tonight, and with no Gavin Yates, that'll consist of Tyson Kirkby, Garrett Sargis, and Zach Sirota. Dan Weber and Cam Cervoni on the blue line temporarily right now for the Black Bears. Just glided in on the backhand. Easily steered away by Penton, and now Canderica from the far side, spinning, looking for a man down low. Low angle shot from the Hat-Tricks goes through the blue paint and out. That was Joe Santoro. As now backing out Greg Susinski. Reversing course, and then Jacob Shankar trying to make his presence known early tonight on the third line as Danbury finally directs it on target. Back the other way they go as Stone flips it up high into the air. Linesman's going to say to play on. And Braunt, one of the newcomers for the Hat-Tricks, wearing the number 5 jersey tonight, making his debut in this rivalry series. Swain up ahead to DeRazio with some steam with Shankar. They cross over together 2-on-3. They're waiting for DeRazio to try to take up a little bit more time so the Black Bears could complete a line change. Danbury not able to clear, and DeRazio is still the high man on the forecheck for the time being. Held in by Jansen at the blue line. Now Susinski will play it to the far side, and that is just backhanded out by Kurt Watson, where Binghamton takes over possession.
You got to look there. CJ Stubbs back on the ice for his next shift, so no harm, no foul for CJ.
Bondarenko off the intercept. Glides in on the backhand looking for Stubbs. Glad to see that he is back out there on the ice. They try to push him right back into the wall from the corner. It does force an errant pass by Jansen all the way back into the Black Bears into the ice. Jansen, Stubbs cross over together, but Chernyuk able to get it off the glass and out. Frondudo was charging in, almost out of breakaway, but Bondarenko stretched pass a little bit too far in front of Stubbs. He's going to try to take it away from the defense down low. You see it in tight. Chernyuk able to go around the backside of his cage. Danbury able to out the puck, but quickly give him back to Bondarenko. He's got to wait to touch up with Stubbs. Wrist shot from Bondarenko right into the chest of Kyle Penton, and we get a stoppage with 4 minutes and 7 seconds gone in the FW Web Company first period. Visit their nearby location on Griswold Street, 62 Griswold Street, right outside downtown Binghamton, or online anytime at fwweb.com. That's fwwebb.com.
I think Bondarenko was looking to get that pass across to Stubbs, but just the gap closed on him and he was unable to find CJ, so just a wrister that time from Yvonne.
Weber leaves it back for Kirkby. Black Bears push it across the top, tipped on by Sargis, and I think Penton was able to kick that one away. Kirkby trying to locate it at the kick plate. It's tied up in a couple players' skates and finally pushed away by the Hat-Tricks to some open ice. Chernyuk gets the puck out, but they're not able to break into the zone with possession. Kirkby, a soft touch pass to Sirota into the middle, tries to float it above the glove of Penton. Off the back wall, still in play though. Crom tries to break it out. Great keep by Weber temporarily, but Canderica now coming away with Frondudo. A wrist shot from Canderica will go into the netting and out of play.
That's a good job there by the Danbury offense to get up on the rush. They had a 2-on-1. Canderica's got a pretty darn good shot, and he used it right there, but Dom Tomei stands his ground and makes his first save of the night.
Canderica, the hero, last time the Hat-Tricks were here in this building. Had 2 goals that gave Danbury the lead momentarily, and also had tied the game prior.
And he came about 3 inches above his shoulder in the crossbar from having the game winner and a hat trick.
Swain and company cross over the line. A low drive is caught by Penton. They're just flip into the ice and reset after we take a media timeout. 5 minutes and a second gone here. We're back with you right after this.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill, Cole Prenti here, FW Web Company. First period, 5 minutes and change gone. Shots on goal are 4-1 Binghamton so far, but no score yet to show for it. On Friday night last week, on the road, Binghamton scored 29 seconds in. It was CJ Stubbs. He's out there to take this face-off right now. Wins it back cleanly. A wrist shot from DeRazio is absorbed by Penton. And all the meanwhile, we're just reset and do the exact same thing.
Might as well, but a good job there from the Black Bears to win that face-off back. And DeRazio has been that catalyst all season long, so you're going to want to find someone's stick. Number 11 is the guy to look for.
Face-off push back by the Black Bears, and DeRazio's wrist shot that time will knock the stick out of somebody's hand, and we have an interference call being made as the game's first penalty has now been distributed.
You can see that one coming for Declan Bronte as he just dumps CJ Stubbs basically in front of the net. No puck in the vicinity, and that'll buy you 2 minutes in the box. And for a power play operating at nearly 28%, not what you want if you're the Hat-Tricks.
5:11, time of the penalty. And that is Declan Bront, the guilty party. Binghamton's Myers security power play wastes no time firing the first shot from Mac Jansen. This is Jansen, Bondarenko, Stubbs, and Kirkby. DeRazio's the lone defenseman. Danbury tries to clear. It's on the backhand, near side wall. Crom tries to elevate it out, but it's a great keep by DeRazio, keeping the play alive. Stubbs skating in to Jansen, back up top. DeRazio fires off the goalie and the post.
I think Jansen had the best look at that last opportunity. Should have wired it.
Bondarenko, gets out of the way. Maybe deflected that one down on his passing through the crease. DeRazio's shot off the bottom of the glove. 45 seconds gone in the Myers security power play. First one tonight for the Black Bears. Stubbs passes it across to Kirkby. Make sure everybody's on side when they cross together. Calmly will play it up top for Jansen. Well, that pass will elude Bondarenko, but a bad clearing attempt from Danbury keeps the play alive for the Black Bears. Jansen tipped on. Bondarenko in tight. Whacks at it a second time, and Penton stops him twice.
Danbury's penalty kill has just looked a step slow all night. I should say all night, we're only about 7 minutes in, but this entire power play just seemingly letting the Black Bears control the pace and really getting ahead of them here. I don't think they can play much longer like this without surrendering something in the back of their net.
Second unit now makes its way out onto the ice while you get a replay of this latest scoring opportunity. It's Sargis, Romakers, Sirota, Swain, and Stone for Binghamton.
It was that blocker of Penton that kept that puck out of the net.
A drop pass for Nick Swain coming off a hat trick last weekend up in Indiana. Stone in the middle will give it over to Romakers. That pass was intended for Swain, and fortunately Sirota hit it on the way through. Does come out into the neutral zone, and we're going to have another penalty get called. Tripping is the indication, and it looks like an abbreviated 5-on-3 opportunity for the Black Bears is upcoming.
Mr. Candarica looks to be the guilty party. He's going to take a seat here, and 5-on-3, 18 seconds, not a lot of time, but a decent amount to work with. There's former Black Bear MJ Merkel. And guys, can we get a shot of the other bench? I promised some fans I met this weekend, Joe and Joan, we'd get a look at one of their favorite players from when they watched in Branch Sherwood. So if we get a second, that'd be great.
All right, it's a 5-on-3 for 10 more seconds. DeRazio sends it over for Stubbs. Black Bears trying to go quick. DeRazio sends it down low, gets it back. His one-timing feed goes high. First man out of the box is Braunt. Now we're back to 5-on-4. Leaving it for DeRazio. Jansen fires. It goes wide on the one-timing bid. On the far side, Stubbs picks it from the half wall. Binghamton really trying to work the outsides right now as DeRazio fires, tipped away by Kirkby. Braunt tries to clear, but held in by the Binghamton offense. Stubbs' pass, go off the skate of Crom and out through the neutral zone. Danbury got no players off the ice during that last little sequence. Quick touch-up for Binghamton as they get reestablished in the offensive zone. Another 60 seconds to work with, up a man. Bondarenko's drop pass will elude Stubbs, and it's a mad dash to the bench for Danbury. They're able to get one player off the ice. Prosecco hops over the boards. Kirkby sidesteps the hit, cuts in towards the middle. Pass unattainable for Stubbs. Romikers comes out with Dan Stone. Hodgepodge of 2 units. Stubbs miffs on a one-timing feed. And then Kirkby's pass way too hard for Bondarenko to catch up to, as both teams now will get their second penalty kill and power play units on the ice. Stone flies down the middle. They're going to make somebody step to him. Crowd wants another call, but probably not going to get one, being they just had a 5-on-3. Scooted away by the Hat-Tricks. Former Black Bear Zach Demaray carries over all 3 lines, dropping it back. Chernyuk looking for Rivers, our player to watch, as the Hat-Tricks try to wipe out the rest of the seconds they have, and we are back to 5-on-5. Cross-ice pass looking for Swain, falls into the corner. As Sirota now starting and stopping, picks it up from the trapezoid. Power move to the front of the net by Swain, bounces around below the goal line, finally pushed up top. Black Bears working low to high. Romiker's shot looking for Sirota's redirect. Unavailable. And Danbury finally has control of the loose puck, but they give it right back to Sirota. Spoke too soon. Binghamton's completing a line change as Zach's waiting for some new friends to pass to. Emery Shankar on the far side of your screen. Rivers trying to get this puck out desperately with help from Fiddle. Great poke check by Shankar. Cuts to the middle and the shot deflects into the netting and out of play.
Oh, that was just a great sequence by the Black Bear forecheck as they were just kept the pressure going and kept up on the Hat-Tricks. They really had a tough time breaking it out of their zone. They just stopped them in their tracks almost. Take another look here.
Look at this poke check by Jacob Shankar. Just little boop. Knocked it right off the stick. Leads to a good opportunity there for the Black Bears. Faceoff was won by Steffen. However, the Black Bears not able to get a shot off that time. Danbury pokes it through the neutral zone, and Caden Fennell, who has lost a glove, trying to still fight for that forecheck, as now didn't even think about picking it up on the way through. What a nifty handoff.
Hey now.
By Friedman. Picked it right up, and Fennell didn't break stride at all, put it right back on top of his hand.
Well, you have to, you know, those digits being exposed is not an ideal scenario.
Now, if Gary caught that, that would be impressive, as the teams are in between each other right now. Looks like the linesmen are going to separate the two sides, and we will step aside. Black Bears 0 for 2 on the power play, but they got 9 shots on goal so far in this one. Donuts up on the scoreboard. We're back with you right after this.
The Black Bears are back on home ice Friday, March 27th at 7 p.m. as they take on the Danbury Hat-Tricks. Help us celebrate Special Olympics Night presented by the Broome County Sheriff's Office, and get your tickets now at BinghamtonBlackBears.com.
Attention fans, Looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Well, there you get a good look at head coach of the Binghamton Black Bears, Brant Sherwood. And Brooks, this week I was able to meet some former fans in the SPHL of Brant Sherwood. It was funny. We had a chat, and they asked us about minor pro hockey. They started listing off their favorite players, and the first name they mentioned was Brant Sherwood. I almost bursted out laughing. Just what a small world. That's the one guy they pick is the bench boss here in Binghamton. That was Joe and Joan that we met this coming week.
Well, that's awesome. Kind of shows you how tight-knit the hockey world is, as Jansen fires right off the draw. Had another save for Kyle Penton's record. But that is neat. Little tidbit. And good on Brent making a lasting impression in a lot of his stops across minor league hockey.
It sounds like, from what I hear and from what I've seen, the fans for Brant on his side love him. The fans on the other side, not so much.
Well, that's typically how a love-hate relationship does work. As Stubbs now is going to give the puck up to Mac Jansen. Bondarenko with 89 points this season. Only person in front of him for the Black Bears, his line mate, CJ Stubbs, who has 90. Freeman cuts to the front of the net via a power move, but loses the puck as he's pushed off of it by DeRazio. And then a home run pass goes over the head of Bondarenko. Binghamton's forecheck has created a couple of giveaways already tonight. Fronduto, though, to the middle, a backhander across, nullified by Romakers as it comes back out into the neutral zone. Pickford shoots it right back in. Dominic Tomei sets it up on a tee. Has not seen a lot of action so far tonight. A saucer pass to Jansen and ahead to Sargis. Looking for Sirota in front. Pass is too far in front of Zach as it's carried up top by the D-man Anderson. Sent across to his partner Romakers and just played down low to the open man Kirkby. Up top, Anderson's wrist shot blocked by Brasecco twice. Brasecco fight for control. That time he'll lose the battle. Scott Romakers as it's tipped in by a couple of skates, it looks like. Binghamton up to 10 shots on goal here with about 8 minutes left to go in our opening frame. Stretch pass all the way up ahead to Kirkby. One-on-one against Pickford. Kirkby's given a rough run by the Danbury defender, but still able to get the pass away. Bounces in towards the middle, and that's where Danbury's turned the puck over a lot. Then they try to spring Kinderica on the way through. Susinski and company will touch up. And they will just glide it in to the far corner. That's where our friend Trevor Potenziano is tonight, directing today's show. Shot from just in front of Trevor's face, actually. Celebrating 154 games with the Black Bears tonight is Trevor. He did that math earlier today.
Also on, I believe it was Wednesday, it was his fiancée Jacqueline's birthday, and we know Jacqueline, a good friend of ours, so happy birthday to her. Future Mrs. Potenziano. President
of the Potenziano fan club. As that one is one-hopped into the glove of Tomei.
There's Trevor.
154 games for Trevor Potenziano. I told him we'd mention it on the broadcast
Look at that
tonight.
smile. I don't love that he took my color shirt and my color jacket. I put it on first.
Oh, I thought you guys planned that.
We do have this weird habit where we end up in the same matching kind of outfits. It happened on the road trip down to Carolina last season. We both had the same shirt. It's happened a few times in the office, and it's never planned, but it's always a good laugh. For me, at least.
Swain knocks it in. Steffen trying to spin it up top for Weber. Open man Cervoni, who will step into a slap shot. But Kyle Penton has been on it early. And he's seeing a lot of action here in the first 13 minutes of this game. But he is keeping the hat tricks in this fight.
And you take a look up at the shots on goal, 11-1 in favor of the Black Bears. And Brooks, I'm no mathematician, but that's 11 times as many. They're just pumping the pressure. You checking that on the calculator app in your phone? I'm pretty sure I was right there.
Faceoff will go down low into the trapezoid, but it bounces up top to Danbury. Scooted across the ice to the far side as it is pushed off the paddle of Tomei. We do have a penalty here being called. Looks like it's going to be against the Black Bears. Pinton makes his way to the bench. And Stephen shot the puck into the net while Pinton was leaving. And some punches being thrown between Kyle Steffen and Caden Fennell. So obviously that's not going to count. And the Black Bears are going to be shorthanded now for the first time this evening.
And they don't, players don't like when you shoot the puck into the net after the whistle, but you can't really blame Steph there. He was playing the puck. He was playing out the play, and Penton went back to the net thinking he had to go guard it out of a reflex, so I don't even think Steph knew the whistle had blown. Fennell kind of reacting a little too hard there. Lucky he's not sitting down in the box himself. I mean, you take a look here, Penton goes back, so Steffen thinks the play is still alive. No intent there by Kyle Steffen.
Rustov will send it up top as the Danbury power play is on the ice for the first time this evening. Chernyuk's wrist shot, believe he was knocked down by Durazio, and now they're going to try to go shorthanded. Durazio far side, wrist shot will go to the wide side of the net from his angle. Bounce all the way back into Black Bears ice and spun down to the hat tricks. Black Bears with 10 shorthanded goals this year. Looking for some more.
This would be quite the time with the newest sponsor of the Binghamton Black Bears, Upper Crust, offering a promotion for a shorthanded goal.
Rustov was calling for it. Got the one-timer off. Instead, down low, Frondudo tries a spinorama in tight through the blue paint and out. Danbury power play with some good looks early. A high rising wrist shot from the point. Stays in play off the glass. Sent back across. Rustov looking for the one-touch. Frondudo hopped over his stick. Kandarica fires well wide. Back over to the half wall. Rustov and Frondudo play catch. They work their way in, collapsing the Black Bears defense. In tight look. Far side, Rivers not able to connect. 40 seconds left to go on the power play. Stubbs tries to clear, held in by the hat tricks, and this time it's the visitors doing a good job of keeping the puck in play. Bounces up top towards the blue line. Durazio will get there first, off the wall. Stubbs one-on-one with his man. Cuts in towards the middle. And we'll drop it back for Kirkby while the Black Bears are getting some new PKers on the ice. No shorthanded shot on goal that time for Kirkby, but 10 seconds left to go in the Weber minor. Danbury with 2 shots on goal in that last power play sequence. In tight, Sirota, just as penalty time was about to expire, has his shot blocked on the doorstep. Weber's out of the box, and we're back to 5-on-5. Both teams 0 for on the power play so far.
Would have been enjoying some nice pizza if that puck was able to find the back of the net thanks to Upper Crust.
Now Crom reverses it ahead, and the 5-on-5 offense is back out there for Coach Merkel. Friedman flies by Romikers, missing the brute of that hit. As Kirkby, Sirota, hack and whack at it. Some soccer-style skills, are able to punch that one out past the blue line, and Danbury just floats it back in, electing to punt, go for a line change. Anderson ahead to Steffen, left the puck behind as it was barely poked off his stick on the way through. Susinski putting on some tight turns down low at the goal line. Tukani and company able to get the puck out, crossing back over, tries to fire through traffic, and then pushed into the wall by Weber. Tukani up top for Pickford. Fires off the glove of Tomei, didn't catch it cleanly. Loose puck was available, and the hat-tricks didn't have anybody on the far post. Again, Pickford's wrist shot knocked away by Tomei. Binghamton sends this one down. Does it have enough? No, Rivers was coming on for a line change, playing the puck ahead. Emery coming out, little shoulder fake. Emery cutting around the net, tried the wraparound bid. Cervone's pinching in to keep the play alive and the motion moving for the Black Bears offense. Emery starting and stopping. Playing it up top for Weber. Not able to handle it cleanly on the backhand as we got a 5-man pile up right at the edge of the Danbury bench. Shankar coming away with it though, as his wrist shot gets deflected by a Danbury defender. Binghamton quick to double team down low to try to take that puck away from the Hat Tricks. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the first period, as this is going to be offside against the Black Bears, sending us to our final timeout of the period. 2:25 left to go in the first period. We're back with you right after this.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. 2:25 remaining in our opening frame. Still 0-0. Shots are 12-4 favoring the Black Bears.
And those shots have ticked up there for the Hat Tricks. They're leading the Black Bears in this last little streak, 3-1, since the Black Bears began the barrage early.
Well, they also did just have the last power play. Candarica tries to center up. Nobody able to accept his pass. Given away to the Black Bears, and they will play it off the wall. The Hat Tricks take it right back. Far side off the stick of Candarica. Tried to spin around Dan Stone. Crom fires off the skate of Durazio, and Tomei has to reach out behind the net to cover up that puck.
Yeah, Candarica a little shaken up after that last collision. He skated right over to the bench. Seems to be okay, checking the chicklets. Here's another look there. Just two guys collide, and one's a lot taller than the other, so sure that was not the most fun collision for Candarica.
Jansen, cross ice looking for Stubbs. He's behind the red line, and unfortunately for Binghamton, that is going to be icing.
Just couldn't line that up in time. Stubbs stretched out as far as he really could and keep in stride, and unable to come away with it.
Don't forget, Excite Motorsports intermission report coming up after 20 minutes. We'll have the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments, a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and also the NBT Bank stats. Susinski pushes the puck over the line, looking for Bondarenko through the middle, trying to split the D, but the pass never got there. Fennell able to take the puck away from Stubbs, and will throw it into the corner for Rivers. He wins the skate race, so no icing, but Stone takes a better position to not allow the Danbury forward to come away with control. He's able to pick it back, though. A hard worker, Eli Rivers, as Cole alluded to during the pregame show, came over mid-season from the PD Ice Cats. Jansen and company over the line, dropping it back on the backhand, looking for Stubbs. Jansen didn't pull the trigger that time, and instead, Frandudo floats one towards the net, and that'll be fair caught by Tomei with a minute left to go.
Anytime you see those pucks pop up like that, the goalies seemingly have had enough, and Tomei will just hold on for a whistle. Don't need that batted down and in a vulnerable position.
I think I just saw another happy birthday EQ sign. I assume that means equipment manager.
That's what the sign on his door says.
Oh, how lovely. I asked him if he was going to wear a birthday ribbon. He said no, he thinks the guys would give him too much slack for that, and I probably agree.
I think they got to get him one of those headbands that, you know, people wear. It says, like, my, what's he, 23rd birthday.
Puck will bounce out into the neutral zone. Sorota's going to come away with it. He's onside with Kirkby and now Sargis. In fact, all 5 Black Bears players now in the offensive zone. Sent across, open man, Sargis, wrist shot off the glass and pass Anderson at the blue line. A diving effort from the Danbury forward. Skated feet first into that block.
That was Frondudo, and he had those chicklets front and square to that puck coming. I'm not sure he would have had all of them if he got any piece in a block here.
No, I think he might still be down on the ice if he would have got that one up high. 5 seconds left to go in the frame. Zach Sirota looks to be content to go to the locker room with not forcing a giveaway. And the Black Bears and Hat Tricks are scoreless after the first period. We will take a quick timeout, come back. We'll have the Excite Motorsports intermission report, where we have the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments, MBT Bank stats, and also a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. All that and more coming up when we come back for another edition of the Excite Motorsports intermission report. You're listening to Black Bears Hockey live on YouTube.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Brinty here with you for the first intermission, brought to you by our friends over at Excite Motorsports. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. There we are. Oh, nope, there we go. Boy, the camera giveth and the camera taketh.
Saw it move.
I thought this outfit looked good, but apparently
well, I'm glad
Josh,
you did.
No, I'm glad. I guess Josh and company thought differently. So
everyone else too.
MBT Bank sponsors the stats through every single period we have. There we are. 12 shots on goal for the Black Bears, 4 for the Hat Tricks. Binghamton 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Danbury is 0 for 1. A lot of hits in that first period, but Kyle Pitton really took a lot more of the saves because we are still at 0-0 after 20 minutes, something that's a little uncommon so far this season.
Well, it's kind of like that game you alluded to in the pregame show with the offense being started and, just a little bit coming but nothing on the score sheet, and then they break through in the end. So maybe that's what we're in for tonight, a game with a heavy breakthrough at the end. I'm not sure, but both offenses had their chances, and I'm sure they'll be up in the locker rooms right now drawing up how to capitalize on what they just saw.
But with MBT debit card rewards, earn points for every $2 you spend, redeem for Amazon Shop with points, cash back, and more. Make everyday banking extraordinary with our friends over at MBT Bank. It starts here, member of the FDIC. So 12 shots on goal for the Black Bears, 4 for the Hat Tricks. We will take a timeout, come back, and then we will have an update for you on the out-of-town scoreboard. A neutral site game going on today. So we'll update you on what's going on in Minnesota.
Very neutral. Very neutral.
Very neutral site game taking place with Topeka tonight. So we're taking time out, come back with more. We're back with you right after this.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report rolling along here as we come to a close on period number 1. Getting you set for the middle frame. Rare situation tonight on the out-of-town scoreboard. We have a neutral site game. That's going to start at 8 o'clock Eastern, so that's about 8 minutes away. That's between the Topeka Scarecrows and the Indiana Sentinels. Now, the Sentinels are technically the home team in the game tonight, but Topeka with a big opportunity with the game in hand to make up some ground and leapfrog Blue Ridge from 4th place to 3rd place in the Empire Division standings, Cole.
And I'm sure travel-wise they'd love that. I mean, it is quite a hike to come from Topeka over here to New York, so if they can get on a bus and head over to Port Huron, it'll be a much nicer trip for the Scarecrows and all involved.
Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard while we have the opportunity. No score here, obviously. Port Huron is up 4-0 in the second period already over the Watertown Wolves. A score update for you live. Athens just scored their second goal of the game to go up 2-0 against the Twin City Thunderbirds. They're on the road in Winston-Salem, leading that game by a pair. PD Ice Cats lead the Land Cats 1-0. That's the Blue Ridge Bobcats, in case you couldn't put that together. And then finally tonight at 8:05, Baton Rouge visits Biloxi in the Coast Coliseum. So neutral site game kicks off at 8 o'clock between Topeka and Indiana. 8:05, Baton Rouge on the road in Biloxi. Columbus leads Monroe 1-0. Athens leads Twin City 2-0. And PD leads 1-0 over the Blue Ridge Bobcats. Port Huron in control of their game, up 4-0 over Watertown in the second period. We will take a timeout, come back with more. Back with you right after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Bear Bride Electric, brightest moments from the period. A lot of saves. We had 16 combined between the two netminders in period number one. Black Bears failed to convert on a 21-second 5-on-3. They finished that sequence 0 for 2. Danbury 0 for 1 on their only power play of the evening so far as well. Kyle Penn seemed locked in early as he was tested quite a bit, especially from the outside with some heavy shots from the Black Bears. But one thing Binghamton has done good, and which is highlight reel worthy, is the amount of times they've taken the puck away from the hat tricks in their own zone on the forecheck.
It's been impressive the way they've been able to harass the Danbury hat tricks in their own end and really make them uncomfortable and take away any sort of momentum breaking it out of the zone. It's going to lead to a scoring chance sooner or later, and the Black Bears have come quite close to breaking through on Kyle Penn.
Teams flipping ends here for the second period. While we have a moment, tonight's referees, Chris Montalvo and Steve Cook. The linesmen are Isaac Kessler and Patrick Meyer.
Look at that. Right as you say it, get him right on camera, just like Trevor.
Yeah, best in the league.
Yeah.
Best in the league video crew.
Oh, definitely.
No doubt about it. And you know the officials got to love that screen time there to start the period.
I don't know about that.
I think so.
I think they like staying off the screen as much as possible.
As long as they're not the main topic of discussion, I think they're okay.
Officiating is something where if people don't know your name, the better.
That's true. It's like being an offensive lineman.
Yeah.
If people don't know your name as an offensive lineman, that means you're probably doing your job pretty good. Because you don't want to be called for false starts and holding.
If people don't know your name as an official or an umpire or anything like that, referee, means you're doing a darn good job.
Second period is officially underway, brought to you by our friends at AAA Northway. More on them in just a little bit. This time, Danbury does a good job to pick the pocket of Black Bears defender. Stubbs trying to locate it, tied up at the half wall. And it's knocked around from Dudo, applying some heavy pressure on the forecheck, but finally, Black Bears are able to get it out, float it from the far side, glove down legally by Jansen, who's onside, crossing over the line. He's given an unpleasant shove down to the ice and tied up down low, and Rupsoff and company able to skate this one out of harm's way for the hat tricks. Durazio's clear, held in by Brasecco. That's two takeaways by Brasecco this shift alone. Susinski's shot is blocked by Durazio. Rebound goes to his partner. And Stone has it flutter on him, but he's still able to get it out. Jansen, cross ice to the trail man Stubbs. One more for Durazio. One timing bid goes wide.
Durazio definitely didn't get all he wanted onto that shot. He was loading up for the big boom and slap shot, and then I believe the puck found its way into his skates.
A nice drag shot there by Friedman is knocked down by Tomei, who will reach out on top of his crease, freezes the puck, and gets a stoppage a minute 20 in.
Tomei only saw 4 shots in that first period, but able to keep himself locked in. Does quite a good job of keeping himself in the game and present at all moments.
Kirkby and Fennell in the face-off circle, and Kirkby able to cleanly win it back. It was already a set play for the Black Bears as Sargent was flying the zone, anticipating the face-off win. Binghamton pushes it into the corner as Anderson pinches far side. Tries to work a two-man game with Sirota in the top right corner of your screen, but it's skated out of harm's way by the hat tricks. Stood up at the line, though, by Sargis. And Black Bears now counterattack the other way. Kirkby keeps his foot planted on that line to stay onside. Floats it towards the net, looking for Scott Ramakers to be able to get a piece of it. It bounces around. Anderson's wrist shot is paddled away by the waffle board of Kyle Pinton. And a stretch pass, looking for the home run ball to Rivers. Can he get behind the defense? Yes, but not able to maintain the pass as Tomei settles it down.
Smart move there by Dom just to hold on and not allow the Danbury Hat-Tricks to get that sort of forecheck pressure we had talked about with the Black Bears.
Well, we did not win the Nurchies home slice advantage once again, Cole.
One of these days, man.
One of these days. Section 20 did. And if the Black Bears score this period, all of those fans are going home with a coupon for some free slices, courtesy of our friends over at Nurchies.
Can you do this broadcast without me? If they score, I could just run over there and sit down for a few minutes, get my coupon, and come back?
Well, I was able to do it last weekend, so we're thinking if I can manage. Weber, wrist shot is tipped high. Friendly bounce. Swain tries to jam it tight, but instead, Penton holds the post. And we get a reset offensive zone draw coming up for the Black Bears.
Penton's had a couple of those close calls, just find their way to that goal line or his crease right in front of that post, and he's been able to stay strong with those legs and keep it out.
Take a look at this weird bounce. Almost went between the leg pad and the blocker of Penton. If Nick Swain's there a split second earlier, maybe he jams that one home. A takeaway by the Black Bears. Shane Carr gets his hands free, fires a wrist shot. Swain's rebound kicked out with a purpose by Penton, and then floated back into Black Bears ice. Couple of good chances right there for the third line. Shankar through the middle. Cervoni with Jansen behind him. Cervoni's shot is blocked by Pickford, and he's a little slow to get up. Looks to try to get that blood pumping to his extremities, as he will now send one down on the forehand looking for Candarica, but instead Weber takes it away from him, and the Black Bears complete a line change. In the skates of Jansen. Knocked up ahead by Weber, but elects not to pinch. Go for a line change instead. Get a new body on the ice. Stolen away by DeRazio. A cross ice pass to Bondarenko. Now DeRazio gets it back. His one-timing bid sails high into the safety net. 3 minutes and 34 seconds gone in our second period tonight, which is brought to you by AAA Northway, offering worldwide travel services. Trusted AAA home and auto insurance and their famous 24-hour roadside assistance. Join today at their Vestal location or online at northway.aaa.com. And AAA is out on the concourse tonight tabling. So if you are listening to the broadcast or around the arena tonight, make sure you go visit our friends over at the AAA table on the Stewart Street side of the arena.
Next time I take a trip, I'm going to have them plan it, because, Brooks, you seem to talk very highly of their trip planning.
I do, and their rental car service. People don't know. You get discounts at rental car services if you book through AAA.
Don't even get me started on rental cars.
DeRazio and Stone now win the battle down low, but then DeRazio knocked into the wall. Looks to be okay, as he would just shoot this puck out. Somehow, right onto the stick of Mac Jansen. Stubbs dangling in on the backhand, trying to turn around to get his hands free on the forehand, but his ice cut in half. It's a skate race, and DeRazio wins it. This time, it's icing against Danbury, and it's coming back to the hat-trick side of the ice.
This is going to be a nice face-off for the Black Bears in the offensive end. A good opportunity with the hat-tricks pinned and having some tired Danbury bodies.
Tonight is Special Olympics night, presented by our friends over the Broome County Sheriff's Office. Friends, family, and patrons tonight encouraged to donate to the Special Olympics. Got a lot of Special Olympians in the house tonight, representing Broome County here coming up soon. So best of luck in the Special Olympic Games here coming up, and we're glad that we could have them out with us here tonight and the Binghamton Black Bears game. Rebound goes wide off the kick plate. Romikers gets there first to keep the play alive. Binghamton trying to start and stop while maintaining some control. Shots are 14-5 favoring Binghamton, but no big scoring threats so far in this period. Skate to stick Romikers, double teamed inside the dots, and Braseco now carries over all three lines far side. He's given a light shove by Sargis. A turnaround bid blocked by Anderson in front. Binghamton tries to counter, but the hat-tricks have numbers back. So no odd man rush that time. As Cole, I don't know if you see it, but one thing I'm noticing is the hat-tricks very slow to come up ice, as they're trying to make sure that Binghamton does not have an odd man opportunity, which I don't think they've had one tonight.
I feel like the hat-tricks have been a step slow all night. Whether that's on purpose or not to prevent those opportunities, I don't know, but they just don't seem to be playing with that same fiery pace of play that you need when you're desperately trying to keep your season alive.
A giveaway as this one comes over. Big hit delivered at the blue line by Emery on Frondudo. Stretch pass this time, looking for Swain off the back wall, and it'll be icing against the Black Bears. Not going to be allowed to change, but we are allowed to go to a TV timeout. 13:58 left to go here in the middle frame. Still scoreless in Binghamton. We're back with you, though, right after this.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
I think that's been one of the best promotions all year. That L&T lawn care race has been a big hit. And everybody in that row gets a free t-shirt, courtesy of our friends over at L&T Lawn Care.
I was going to say, it's probably the only time I've ever seen people excited to mow lawns.
Definitely probably smells better. Actually, I don't know.
I don't know, man. Fresh cut grass it's like gasoline. You know, some people like the smell of that.
Oh, the mower I use is electric, so.
I'm not talking about the mower. I'm just talking about the smell of gasoline itself.
Okay.
Some people like the smell of that. Fresh cut. It's one of those things where half the people like it, half the people don't.
Emery now on the backhand far side for Swain. Had to sidestep a hit. And then he gets run into by Fennell. Actually, Swain runs through the hit, I should say. Let me correct myself here. And then Fennell continuing to hammer Swain in the corner. And then got his stick caught in his skates. Play still going on in tight. Steffen tries to shelf it, but Penton holds the post for dear life, keeping it scoreless.
Steffen got all he had into that one, just lifted it right into the rabbit on Penton's chest. And Kyle Penton has been the best player in this hockey game for both sides. 15 saves so far, the most, so 3 times as many as Dominic Tomei, and he's been keeping them in it.
Face off, one back cleanly to Bondarenko, goes far side for DeRazio. Wrist shot looking top shelf, ends up in the attic. But Jansen has his pass from the half wall get pumped right into the air. Great keep by DeRazio at the blue line to keep the play alive. Stubbs is down low, cycles around the cage, and Binghamton works low to high. They're passing around the perimeter. Now Stone's parked in front of the cage. 2-man net front with Stubbs temporarily, as that will bounce out into the neutral zone. Jansen will just golf that one. And down low. Binghamton tries to get set back up on the forecheck. Pretty easy break that time for Danbury. And they're just glided in on the backhand. Just 20 combined shots so far as we approach the midway point of period number 2. Bondarenko tries to go through the legs of Chernyuk, but he'll close the door. As DeRazio sidesteps a hit from his opposite number. Stubbs shielding the puck away from pressure. Bondarenko's wrist shot knocked down. They're looking for the stretch pass. Almost connects with Prosecco. And Tomei caught in no man's land. Couldn't play the puck. Prosecco starting and stopping. Over to Chernyuk. Into the circle. Now the middle. Fires. And it ricochets off the back glass. Sent in front and knocked out of harm's way, though, by the Black Bears defense. As Danbury misses a big opportunity right there. Frondudo almost came away with the steal, but Sargis, using that veteran experience, knows how to use that stick to wrap, check it away. Kirkby to Sirota in tight, draws a penalty, and the Black Bears man advantage is getting ready to come out. Dominic Tomei didn't hear the call from the bench. Now will make his way to the back door, and the extra attacker and CJ Stubbs will come onto the ice. Romaker's drop pass over for Anderson. Binghamton doesn't like what they see, so they're just peel it back. Kirkby goes for a line change, maybe going to try to catch his breath for a little bit. Have a feeling he's going to hop right back over the boards when the Black Bears power play starts. Binghamton just pulling the puck back. Haven't seen this in quite a while, Cole. Anytime the Black Bears are met with some pressure, they just go back behind the cage. No possession right there on the redirect from Canderica. Remember, Black Bears want to keep that puck away from their own net. That does count. Sargis and company come over the line. Still no touch. DeRazio spinning around and finally knocked away. They say no. Ooh, I thought Rivers had possession right there, but play on. DeRazio holding on to Jansen, 6-on-5. Stubbs makes the man miss, and across DeRazio fires off the outside of the cage. Finally stopped by the Hat Tricks. They held for one shot. Boy, was it a good-looking one. Maybe Penn was able to get a piece of it. If not, DeRazio went off the outside of the net. And now the Black Bears power play will start.
My goodness, you take another look here. Some beautiful play from C.J. Stubbs to even find Austin DeRazio and off the side of the net.
A lot of those players staying out there. That's our first penalty of period number 2, 9:48 time of the infraction. Chernyuk's the guilty party. Hooking is the call.
Looks like Watson's going to serve something as well, so.
I think that was the old school 2 and a 10. If my eyesight hasn't gone bad yet. So, but it's going to remain 5-on-4. That's the short news.
Long news is Mr. Chernyuk won't be available for quite some time.
2 minutes for hooking and a 10-minute misconduct for unsportsmanlike conduct. Time and penalty 9.
So 2 and a 10 for Chernyuk, unsportsmanlike conduct. Hooking was the initial call, then he gets a 10. So he will have a while in the box. Stubbs skates in, tipped on by Bondarenko, and kicked out again by Penton. Leg pad getting some work. Stubbs holding for a drag shot, rebound. Forked wide by Kirkby. I believe Penton was able to get a piece of that one, or either the defender out in front. Sent back around the wall in the first power play unit, trying to settle it down. They've been close twice this shift already. In tight, Bondarenko misfires and slapped with authority all the way down the ice by the Hat Tricks.
That was one of the best possessions we've seen not come up with a goal for the Binghamton power play all season. They just did such a great job of putting pressure on the Hat Tricks, trying to make them make mistakes, and Penton just came up huge.
Halfway through a Meyer security power play for Binghamton as the second unit now on the ice. Jansen's the lone man still out there. Stone fires, steered away by Penton into the far corner. Sirota and Swain out there along with Garrett Sargis. Turnaround shot from Sirota. Body save made by Penton, and Danbury able to get that clear. Nice shoulder fake by Swain. Quickly ups the puck. Binghamton, though, could not get onside from the line change. And that'll send us to a media timeout. 8:37 remaining in period number 2. Binghamton with 25 seconds left to go on the power play, as they were close to opening the scoring right there. We're back with you right after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Welcome back in, everybody. 8:37 left to go here. Second period brought to you by AAA Northway. No score yet still in this one. Shots on goal are 18 for Binghamton, 5 for the Danbury Hat Tricks.
I mean, this power play has really looked good. It's just Kyle Penton's been better, and here's that overhead view. Hit the post on the shot, did Kirkby, and that's how close we were to a 1-0 game.
It was so loud because people were thinking it was going to go in. They started yelling. Never heard it hit the iron. Stone with authority sends it across. Romakers has a centering feed knocked down by a couple of players, and this one is sent down the ice. 5 seconds left to go on the minor to Chernyuk, now, but he will not be the one coming out of the penalty box.
No, he's going to be there for a couple more minutes after that.
Stone able to keep the play alive. Far side now. Scott Romakers across looking for Sirota. We're back to 5-on-5. Binghamton power play is 0 for 3. Romakers fires. Swain, at the end of his shift, was trying to hold the puck in. Stone will do it for him. And Sirota looking for the centering feed to Shane Carr. Great pocket pick by Jacob. And we'll just send it around the wall for his line mate Sirota. Center Romakers, quick release, blocked immediately by the Hat Tricks, and they finally get it out of harm's way.
You take a look here now. The Hat Tricks trying to get some momentum after that last kill, and they're going to need to get some shots on goal and really get the pressure up on Dominic Tanay.
Kind of looks like last weekend against the Sentinels. The Sentinels were just dumping the puck down any chance they got to keep the game as tight as they could for as long as they could, as this is going to be a holding call against the Black Bears. So Danbury's power play going to go back out there for the second time tonight. That's where they generated some good looks back in the first period. Jacob Shankar in the guilty party for holding.
And I mean, you could keep it as long as you wanted, a close game, but eventually you got to find the back of the net, so the dump and chase won't work forever.
Face-off one back by the Hat Tricks. This is a Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill, as we have a penalty called right off the draw. That was 9 seconds into the penalty of number 9. Dan Stone shaking up.
Got a high stick here. Dan Stone gets caught, and I think he was leaking just a bit, so we may see 4 minutes go up on the big board. And we will. Take a look here, that stick, comes up and gets Stone. That couldn't have felt good.
No, not at all. They call a double minor. So Danbury's power play officially 0 for 2.
I would say that's the easiest penalty you're going to kill all season, but I don't think Dan Stone would agree with that.
No, I don't think he would.
Conversation here between the two referees. There's someone having fun.
There's someone too. So it looks like the referees are going to step into the penalty box and they are going to take a look at this play. See if they want to reduce this down to a minor. If it stands, Binghamton would be on a 4-minute double minor power play brought to you by Meyer Security. They are 0 for 3 on the night. Danbury is 0 for 2 as we are still searching for the game's first goal.
Oh, you finish. You go.
We don't get too many low-scoring affairs anymore between these two sides like we used to.
I was going to say, it's a bit of a weirder one here today as these two bitter rivals just unable to figure the other's goalie out.
So the referees will step out of the penalty box. And Anton Rubtsov will come out of the penalty box, and they wipe the penalty away.
You get a good look at it there, and penalty comes off the board. Black Bears penalty kill is still going to go on.
Looks like they deemed after further review, and obviously from our angle, in real time you can't tell that it was the hand that made contact, not the stick. So Danbury is back on the power play for 1:51.
It was almost near disaster for them as turned.
That's why you call it a double minor,
Serendipitous.
so you can look at it. Big sequence of events right there. That was going to go to 4-on-4, then a Black Bears power play. So Danbury still remaining on a 5-on-4 advantage. Face-off controlled by the Hat-Tricks. They push it to our near side. Rivers will try to throw it towards the middle as he skates into the circle. Trying to keep it away. A great stretch by Stubbs. And Binghamton able to get the clear. Bondarenko pushes it into the offensive side. Tries to throw it towards the net. It's still available. Puck is loose behind the cage. Bondarenko still fighting for it. Ooh, Black Bears bench livid on that last sequence, I'll tell you that. Rubtsov now pushes it up top. Susinski maintains control. Danbury has an opportunity to grab all the momentum in this game here if they can score on this power play. It's sent up top. Susinski able to hold it in. Shot down low. Scott Romikers will just one-hop it all the way down. Binghamton power play, and team not happy. Excuse me, penalty kill not happy. They just called icing against the Black Bears. And they were chasing after a loose puck, and play was stopped.
I'm not sure if it was called icing or if they called a high stick on Kirkby.
I know why Coach Sherwood's upset. I can't say I blame him. I'll give you a hint, folks at home, it's not that icing. You can live with an inadvertent on the icing, but what followed 30 seconds prior, not so much. Danbury still on the power play for the next 30 seconds. Stone bodies Rivers into the corner. And is poked up the wall by Kirkby, not able though to get it out. Brasecco dropping it for Crom, far side, carries towards the middle, a drag shot, rebound off the glass. Stone with authority going for the big hit. Here come the Black Bears shorthanded. Kirkby and Sirota back across looking for the captain, just not enough mustard on that pass to catch up. Tied up down low, Shankar standing in front of the penalty box door has been released, and we are back to 5-on-5. So Danbury is officially now 0 for 2 on the man advantage with 5 minutes left to go here in the second period. Both teams have had multiple chances. And now Steffen skates wide, driving the right wing side. Sends it down low for Swain. We're still searching for the opening goal here tonight in Binghamton. Weaver goes for the big hit on Friedman. Comes up a little bit empty-handed as this one's gloved out into the neutral zone. Swain coming off a 3-goal performance last Friday night. Drops it back for Weber. His shot knocked down by Shankar. Friendly fire. Have to wear that one on the backside, but bruises hurt a lot less if you come away with the win. That's what my old football coach used to say. Braunt scoots it around on the backhand. Brasecco picks it up near side. Goes for another stretch pass. Danbury's tried that a couple times tonight and come up empty-handed so far. As Cervoni whips it around the wall once again. Jansen weaving it for Stubbs and Bondarenko. The top line for the Black Bears trying to give chase with 4 minutes remaining in the frame. Peeled out by Brasecco and just swiped at by Anderson. Does make it past the blue line and Binghamton touches up. Rivers in the middle off Bondarenko's skate. He's calling for it from Jansen, but that pass just rode a little bit too high off his stick. As the Black Bears trying to regroup and maintain some control. Shot right back in. Here comes Binghamton's forwards and Jesse Anderson. In the middle, Stubbs got his hands free, dropping it for Bondarenko. One pass too many that time as Demaray and Rivers come back on the other side. Demaray's backhander finds Pickford up top. Not able to gain any control with the puck. Bondarenko has to wait for it to catch up to him at the blue line, but here comes Binghamton with speed. Stubbs looking across for Bondarenko. Comes up empty-handed as it's swiped away by Penn. Coast-to-coast action here. Freeman dances into the middle as some frustration starts to set in for the Black Bears. Bondarenko and Kirkby come back over the line looking for Jansen. Steered in on the backhand. Kirkby centering, one-timing bid is kicked away again by Penton. 19 shots on goal so far for the Black Bears. None have found the net. Danbury tries a stuff chance on the backhand, and Tomei is ready for it. He's definitely seen less shots, but he's been steady. Candarica down low in the corner. Had it kicked away off of his stick by Kirkby. As D'Orazio off the glass, up and out. The Black Bears try to regroup through the neutral zone. 2 minutes left to go here in the second period. And Arica's backhand steered away by Tomei, and who lassoed that one back to his mitt. Stopping play with just under 2 minutes remaining in the frame. AAA Northway's second period is still scoreless. We're back with you right after this.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me?
How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Welcome back in, everybody. Time for some high energy, brought to you by our friends over at Batch Coffee. It's the high energy cam up on the video board. Kirkby taking the draw for the Black Bears. Tied up with Frondudo. Rupsoff trying to poke it away. Black Bears thought that play was offsides as Frondudo fans on a one-timing bid. Continue to play on, and the Black Bears are going to be able to break this one out, so that point is null and void. Kirkby gets it on his forehand. The lefty spinning around some trouble. Cycling it down low for Sirota. Stone trying to saucer it towards the middle, looking for Zach Sirota out in front, where Sirota has made a living, maybe not with always knocking in some net front goals, but boy, he's drawn a lot of penalties, parking himself in front of that net. Rivers cuts into the middle, backhander denied by Tomei. Danbury's best shot of the night is steered away by the Dominator, and now Stefan and company counter the other way. Durazio holding, wrist shot, goes too high, and it rides the wall back the other way with 60 seconds left. Rivers shaves up ice, waiting for reinforcements. A lot of new players coming onto the ice for both sides. Pinballs around, stuff chance denied by Tomei, and Shane Carr calmly skates it out of harm's way. Friedman now collecting the puck. It's knocked down. It is offside against the Hat Tricks. They touch up, and this should be coming back into the neutral zone. And more rough stuff after the whistle, as Kandarica is ripped away from Jesse Anderson.
This one, the offside call is going to bring it back into the neutral zone here. So both teams get a chance to change and get themselves in a good spot here with only 30 seconds to go and try to keep it so this game doesn't end. Where's my head at? So the second period doesn't end scoreless.
I know for a second they were reading the groups, and I thought it was a birthday list. I was like, wait a second, this isn't the third period.
No, I'm you know what? I think I'm starting to lose it a little bit. Heard that happens with age. Something I'll have to ask birthday boy Aiden Burchard about.
Face-off push to the far side. Susinski crosses over. His wrist shot is caught by Tomei, and more stuff going on after the whistle. Kandarica and Anderson in the middle of it. And the linesman get on top of those two guys. It'll be interesting to see what they call that little altercation. I don't know if you give that 5 for fighting, maybe just 2 for roughing.
I don't know. I don't get paid to do that. But take a look. Still in the box from before is, I believe that was Chernyuk, right? He's still serving that 10-minute misconduct. I think it's up to 12 because he had the 2 minutes with it. So he's about to get some, maybe get some friends in that box. Maybe not. We'll have to see.
So they send a player off both sides. And now we're just looking to see if there's going to be anything extra added on.
I would say Tara Pitchard has that pretty much down, the Cotton Eye Joe.
I think that was the first line dance I ever learned.
It's the first line dance anyone learns, Brooke.
Well, I think the cha-cha slide.
Does that count? Well, I don't think of line dances. I don't think of the cha-cha slide. And even then, Cotton Eye Joe is...
What about the Casper slide?
The what?
Casper slide, the one they play at weddings.
What's that?
No, it's the Casper Slide Part 2 featuring the Platinum Band, you know, Time to Get Funky.
Oh,
that song.
That's what that's called?
Yeah, the Casper Slide.
Oh. Can you sing a little bit of it for us?
I sang the entire intro, but I just said it. I'm not going to sing it. We don't need viewership to go down.
Yeah. No, I think Cotton Eye Joe's got to be the first one everyone learns. I mean, you're like 3 years old. I remember hearing them doing the Cotton Eye Joe dance.
So they're going to give 5 for fighting. Kandarica and Jesse Anderson. 13 seconds left to go in the frame. Final chance. Durazio trying to knock it down from the half wall. Looking for Stubbs, settling it. His wrist shot's blocked. Hat-tricks try to clear. And this will make its way out into the neutral zone. And we are scoreless after 2 periods of play. Binghamton, 21 shots on goal. Danbury with 10. Both players are going to be down a man. on the bench, but we will stay at 5-on-5 when we start the third period here in just a little bit. We have another edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report coming up right after these messages here on YouTube.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back to the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. A tightly contested game we have here right now. Nothing on the score sheet. Nothing. I'll say it again, nothing. Neither team can break through.
Yeah, really odd that we have a scoreless game between the Hat-Tricks and the Black Bears through 40 minutes of play. Let's go ahead and take a look at the NBT Bank stats through 2 periods of play. Let's start with the power plays. Binghamton's 0 for 3. Danbury is 0 for 2. Shots on goal in the period, 5 for the Hat-Tricks. 6 for the Hat-Tricks in the period. And then for the Black Bears, just 9. Rare circumstance where we see the Black Bears not have double-digit shots on goal.
I mean, I think that's a testament to how choppy the game was and how, neither team could really assert their style of play and get their game rolling.
Well, those are the stats. We don't have too many of them, unfortunately. They're brought to you by our friends over at NBT Bank once again. Top rated by Forbes and Newsweek, NBT Bank brings something extraordinary to everyday banking. If you want to find out more, go to nbtbank.com/top rated. NBT Bank, it starts here, member of the FDIC. Those are the stats through 2 periods of play. Binghamton up to 21 shots on goal. Danbury with 10. Teams are combined 0 for 5 on the power play. Someone's got to score to win this game. We'll find out if they do when we start the third period. We're back with you on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report when we come back right after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me?
How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back to the Excite Motorsports intermission report and a scoreless game here between the Black Bears and Hat Tricks. Will have us looking around the other games in the league in our out-of-town scoreboard. Port Huron, it's a boat race up there, 8-0 at home against the Watertown Wolves. Do the Prowlers lead. PD has opened up a 2-1 lead over the Blue Ridge Bobcats. That's a big game for standing reasons between them and Topeka. Flipping over to Topeka in the Ralph Engelstadt Arena in Minnesota. Thief River Falls coming to the league next year with the Minnesota Northern Lights. Topeka and Indiana are tied there at 1. Biloxi at home has opened up a 3-1 lead over Baton Rouge. Athens once led a game 2-0, now 2-1. They're still in favor over the Twin City Thunderbirds, and Columbus up 4-2 over the Monroe Moccasin. So one more time, it's 0-0 Black Bears and Hat Tricks, 8-0 Prowlers over Wolves. 2-1 Ice Cats over Bobcats. 2-1 Rock Lobsters over Thunderbirds. 4-2 River Dragons over Moccasins. 1-1 Scarecrows and Sentinels. And 3-1 Breakers over Zydeco. That's a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. When we come back, we will have the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments. I'm going to tell you now, it's going to be a lot of saves and a lot of hits when we get back. Don't go anywhere. Third period action coming right up.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me?
How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you, and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. We're getting ready to roll the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments from period number 2. Unfortunately, we still have nothing in the goal column. But boy, we had some fisticuffs in that last period. Some good chances. One post. And it is still 0-0 between the Danbury Hat-Tricks and the Binghamton Black Bear. Shots on goal, 21 for Binghamton, 9 in that frame, 6 in the period for the visitors from Connecticut. Game total of 10 for the Hat-Tricks. See a couple of good opportunities for the sides. Nick Swain in a big boar battle right there, as Emerson Emery was able to give the stuff chance over to Kyle Steffen. And Binghamton knocking on the door. I would say they have the most dangerous chances of the night, but the few shots that Danbury was able to get on target were not just routine saves for Dominic Tomei.
No, he's had to work hard tonight, and it's only been 10 saves, but they've been 10 difficult ones, as you mentioned. Dom Tomei has been locked in the entire night, and he's been a crucial part to this game, and Kyle Penton on the other side has also been playing with as if he's single-handedly keeping the Hat-Trick season alive.
Binghamton chasing down the #1 overall seed. Danbury chasing down the final spot in the playoffs. Same two teams are at it tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Cole and I will have the call tomorrow night on YouTube. As we get set here. Kyle Penn, best player on the ice so far tonight for the Hat-Tricks, without a doubt.
Maybe best player on the ice, period. I mean, 21 saves and able to make some real difficult ones. He's really stood out and kept them in this.
Getting set here for the Mama Bear brand third period. We are still scoreless. If you like donuts and bagels, we got them up on the big board for you. Our friends over at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. This is a score that reflects their #1 product. I want to see who's going to break the ice here and if it comes in the third period. Mama Bear brand third period underway. We're more on them in just a little bit. As Stone slaps it off the wall looking for Jansen. Nice lead by Stubbs and allows D'Orazio, who's had a lot of shots on goal tonight. Even more shot attempts, I should say. Backhands it in as Binghamton gets set up. D'Orazio on the forehand walks in. The lefty fires in a glove save made by Penton. 42 seconds in, we get a stoppage, and another good save made by Penton.
That was a close one, too. But Penton able to get that right with the glove. You could hear the smack of the leather from up here.
Now the Black Bears pull this one out of the Hat-Tricks pull this one out of harm's way. My apologies. Friedman fires in tight. Tomei on the doorstep. Desmarais celebrating. It was on the goal line and kept out by the defense in front. Either Cervoni or Sargis got there first. Knocked it away from going past, and it is still scoreless.
That was a close one. You can see it squeak through Tomei's legs and just able to get it covered up in time with the help of that back end there with with Cervoni and Sargis.
Here's a look at it. It does squeak through a little bit, and it is Garrett Sargis who got the first whack at it to push it away, and Tomei was able to find it a split second later. Binghamton wins the draw, another set play. We saw this one in the first period as Sargis puts it over to Kirkby, down on a leg, trying to center to Sirota. Just ran out of real estate, goes off the side of the cage. Now Freeman far side, dropping it back for Eli Rivers. He's pushed into the wall by Kirkby. As it bounces far side, remember, Hat-Tricks are without Kanderka. Black Bears are without Anderson. As Fennell shoots from just outside the circle. Tomei makes the save. And here, hang on. Tonight's third period is powered by Mama Bear Brand, proud supporter of our Black Bears. Shop local and wear local. Stay confident in styles made for all bodies. Visit mamabearbrand.com. Mama Bear Brand, all bodies are beautiful. Stefan now carries back over the blue line. Loses the handle on it. Shankar able to get there first for the Black Bears. He's given a hard time by Austin Pickford, but it's pulled away by Binghamton. Another one-timer from DeRazio, and that'll deflect off the stick of Kyle Penton, and that'll go into about the fifth row. You don't see too many pucks on this side or right there in that spot make it to the crowd.
So that was impressive. DeRazio put a truck of an effort into that shot and put about fastest one I've seen him do all year.
Cole, I want you to take a look at the bench, see if you can see Dan Stone for me, because right now Austin Romekers is paired up with, Scott Romekers is paired up with Austin DeRazio. Swain in tight, denied by Penton. Romekers to the loose puck first, loads the cannon for DeRazio, and that one almost to the exact same spot into the crowd once again, but barely does stay in play. Shankar backtracks and finds Stefan far side. Here, push it ahead to Swain. Shave up the ice, return feed to Stefan. Quick release from Kyle. And the puck back up top to DeRazio through traffic, in and out of the glove of Penton from the point. And now Binghamton getting a little frustrated that some shots are not going in the back of the net. Some sticks slamming, door shutting tight.
Brooks, I think that DeRazio was double shifting that time with Jesse Anderson, Scott Ramekers, his usual defensive partner in the box, as you get a good look at Stone giving a guy a rough ride.
All right, there you go. Good analysis right there. No icing. Jansen beats out the race. Unfortunately, nobody there to pass to. So Binghamton's going to try to peel it away on the forecheck. Bondarenko gets it back down low, makes life difficult for the Hat-Tricks, as Susinski, starting and stopping behind his own net, leads to a Black Bears takeaway. Stubbs kicks it up to his forehand, but then double team down low in tight. Jansen's backhander, he whiffed on it as it's come across the blue line. Stone sends it back down low. Stubbs trying to give chase to Pickford, who beat him to the spot. Sent to an open area, but a good keep temporarily by Stone. Hat-Tricks finally get it off the glass and out, as Bondarenko tries to give no quarter at the red line. Danbury breaks through as bodies collide. Some tired frames out there on the ice for the Hat-Tricks, as you can see the legs start to give a little bit. It's a stretch pass to the far side for Bondarenko. What's he got left in the tank? Not enough that time, but Cervoni steps into a slap shot that could not be corralled. Kirkby to the rebound, throws it towards the net. blocked immediately by the defense. Pinballs off a couple of players, and the captain has it temporarily. They're going to say held in by Scott Romiker. Sirota chasing after it. Tukeny fires around the wall. Knocked down by Freeman, held in though by Sargis. Far side, Kirkby to Cervoni again. That one healed. Kirkby stuffed chance at the goal line, denied by Penton again. Sargis up top, pinballs off a friendly fire off of Sirota. And Bront able to finally, no, excuse me, I spoke too soon again. I gotta stop doubting the Black Bears forecheckers. Rivers sends it around the wall. Bront couldn't get it out as he was pressured on the forehand. Kirkby, is he gonna get there in time? Yes, he can. Got it past the defender, sliding out of the zone. Back across to Sirota, to Kirkby, settling Sargis, trying to get someone over to Romikers, and finally knocked out into the neutral zone. Whew, catch your breath.
I mean, that was just a heck of an effort there. You just see the good chip in by Kirkby, keep it all moving, and try to keep the hat-tricks pinned for as long as you can and catch some tired bodies.
This time, hat-tricks are able to get through the neutral zone a lot more quickly than that last shift. Hemmed in pressure by the Black Bears. And now it'll be Danbury's turn. Far side of the ice, they skate in. Backhand centering up in tight for Rivers. Takes a hop into the crease, and Tomei has it in his glove. 5:45 gone here in the third period. We will take a timeout, come back with more. We're back with you right after this.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Black Bears and hat-tricks are still scoreless. Binghamton doubling up the opposition in terms of shots on goal. It's 28-14. Offensive zone draw here for the hat-tricks. Somebody's got to get to one.
Yeah, I was going to say, just unable to break through, and both sides have given it their all and have gotten some good chances, but you look at the shots on goal and you think that Kyle Penton can't be a brick wall forever.
Face off won by the Black Bears. They're able to get the clear thanks to Cervoni. No advancement though with control of the puck as the hat-tricks shoot it right back in. Tomei leaves it on a tee for Weber as the Black Bears try to clear. Good keep though by Danbury far side. Canderica fires a knuckle puck and goes well wide on blocker side of Tomei. And now Nick Swain. He's got a lot of good stick handling tricks up his sleeve. We'll see if we can see one here. Her fire for a wrist shot first, and it's steered away by Penton as Crom starts to carry up ice. Binghamton passed it from their bench. It actually hit Stephen's skate, so Cervoni not able to get the clear. Frondudo turnaround pass looking for Pickford in front as that'll go off the glass and down to Ian Tukeny on the opposite side of the ice. Steered ahead by Frondudo, back up on his two skates as the Black Bears play a game of hot potato. They now come over the line with Jansen. Tries to go between the legs, and he gets knocked into the net, forcing a stoppage.
Just given a rough ride for his efforts that time. Jansen taken all the way into the net and becomes dislodged. Something I'm sure we will see a lot of tomorrow night.
Don't forget tomorrow night, 7 o'clock start at the Danbury Ice Arena, or have that game live here on Black Bears YouTube as well. .29 shots now for Binghamton. Kyle Pitton has turned all of them away.
But on the other side, 14 for the hat tricks. Dominic Tanay has turned all those away.
Face off one back by Stubbs. Romiker steps into one, hits Prosecco. Jansen's rebound floats on him. Puck still available. Knocked down legally by Stubbs. Black Bears trying to maintain some control. Bondarenko's only play is to send it down low. Let the forecheckers go to work, and a paddle save with the blocker by Pitton once again. Scott Romiker's in tight, cuts to the front of the net. Puck still available. Steered away by Stubbs. Sends it across. Dangerous spot to send it to the top of the blue line, but a good recovery by Anderson. Or else Rupstoff was going all alone by himself the other way.
I think that pass was intended for Ramikers, and Anderson just got in the way.
Sent in by the hat tricks. Tomei elevates it halfway up the glass and out of the zone past the blue line. And that is not touched by a Danbury player. It is icing against the hat tricks.
This is another crucial face-off. Tired bodies on the ice. Got to find a way to break through here, and a set play is what you're going to look for. I'm sure the Black Bears will look to hit that shot of Austin D'Orazio.
Kirkby able to win the drawback cleanly. There's the wrist shot from D'Orazio, and it goes off the crossbar into the netting.
You like that one?
Well, it wasn't a slap shot.
I just said the booming shot of D'Orazio. I never said the slap shot.
All right, well, I associate boom with the slap shot. That was a silent but deadly wrist shot. Wow.
Ooh, that close to a 1-0 game.
Face off intercepted by the hat tricks as Friedman and company cross over, but a great wrap check by D'Orazio separates a man from the puck. Sargis ahead to Sirota, who's up with the captain. Kirkby in the middle. Wrist shot tries to go 5-hole, sliding it underneath the pad, but Penton was ready for it. As now Fennell comes over the line with Rivers. Drop man is Friedman, trail man I should say, but stolen away by Sirota. Bront looking for Rivers, and that pass tipped on the way through. Danbury goes for a line change. Black Bears have already got new forwards on the ice. Shane Carr's first man in. Given a rough ride into the corner by Pickford, and he has drawn a penalty.
Crucial time here for a power play, as with only 11:18 left in regulation, you got to find a way to make it work. The power play looked good all night tonight. The Danbury penalty kill looked a step slow, so you got to make them pay with this one.
Shankar a little slow to get up, but on his own power, able to get on his 2 feet. Head athletic trainer Corey Delaney from our friends over at UHS Sports Medicine. Got about halfway out there for him, but it looks like they're going to do some analysis on the bench. So Pickford is guilty of the infraction. First penalty of period number 3 at 8:42 of the period.
First penalty we've had in quite a while. When was the last time in the second period there was a penalty?
At the 12:45 mark.
Yeah, it's nearly 20 minutes.
Sent all the way down to Tomei. Black Bears are on the power play, and Canderico trying to give the Black Bears a taste of their own medicine and go after them shorthanded. 2 minutes for tripping for Pickford as the Black Bears are on the Myers Security power play. This is their 4th trip to the man advantage tonight. Top unit will start. Quick game of catch for Stubbs, skating in. Thrown wide by Kirkby as he was left alone on the near side. And Dorica will slap that one out again. Danbury goes for a line change and set down low for Dominic Tomei. And Jansen carries up ice. Send it across, looking for Stubbs. That one too hot to handle. Looking for Bondarenko. Was able to momentarily corral it, but poked away and out of the zone by former Black Bear, Zach Demaray. 50 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Jansen comes over the line, ends up on Bondarenko's stick, knocked around. Yeah, Stubbs just settles it. Crowd growing a little restless as Razio shoots off the glass. And this will ride the wall all the way back down to Tomei, who quickly comes out of his net to play it right back up. Kirkby's onside. He's shielding the puck away from pressure. Stone out there for DeRazio. Scott Romickers hammers one, and that eludes Stubbs on the far side. Will come back out. Binghamton again trying to catch the hat tricks in a line change. They went for 3 new players. Sirota shaving up ice. Stone over to Swain, thrown towards the net and ramped up into the glove of Penton. 9:20 left to go here in period number 3, still scoreless. Black Bears in hat tricks in a good low-scoring affair. We're back with you right after this.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
Well, while we were away, they announced the birthdays, and with it being Aiden Burchard's birthdays here tonight, also found out it is Ivan Bondarenko's youngest son, Dimitri's second birthday. So happy birthday to Dimitri. And Cole, you made a comment. He's big for 2 years old. He's running around.
I thought little Bondo was 3. I guess he's only 2. Happy birthday to him, though.
Anderson fires as 5-on-5 resumes. Pickford out of the box.
There's one of the birthday boys on the left, not on the right.
I know. We got to see if we can find little Bondarenko. He's probably running around somewhere. Maybe in the skybox, maybe
he might be in
the
bed.
Player guest section.
He's only 2.
He's not in bed, I can tell you that. That's one spot I know he isn't. Romiker's wrist shot gets deflected immediately, and that'll go into the curtain behind.
Is Bondarenko the only one on the team with children? Other than Coach Q, right? I believe?
Thinking. I think so.
I think so.
Black Bears top that one ahead. Got a lot of married players and engaged players, too.
Yeah, like, isn't Jesse Anderson engaged?
Correct. Tyson got married over the summer.
Yep. Former Black Bear Austin Thompson is engaged. Don't you just love when love's in the air?
Really love the Black Bears to try to find the back of the net here in the third period. Romikers tries to get the clear as Chernyuk just puts it right back up to the offensive blue line for the hat tricks. Freeman didn't see the hit coming from Shankar. He's lucky he didn't get the brute of that hit. Enough to separate him from the puck, but not knock him down. Steered away on the backhand. Stefan trying to give chase behind the cage, but Fennel will get there first. And Danbury just knocks it right back out to the red line. Shankar in a board battle. He's been throwing his body around all night long. A little slow to get up after taking that last hit. Weber fires wrist shots. Deceptive shot from Weber through traffic. Knocked away by Penn. Steffen throws it towards the net looking for a tip. None provided. Swain goes out wide. Wrist shot. Trickles in! Nick Swain opens the scoring as finally the Black Bears are on the board. Swainer stays hot. It barely got over the line, but you could see it all the way up here. Binghamton leads 1-0.
Oh, that thing moved through Penton in slow motion, just inching its way closer to that goal line and eventually able to find its way over. And it took 53 minutes, excuse me. But the Black Bears have the first goal in this one.
Here's a look at it, courtesy of our friends over at Heinz Energy. A little shoulder shrug from Nick Swain. And just over the line. Black Bears have the lead, 1-0.
That should be Swain's 4th or 5th goal in the last 3 games.
Stone fires looking for the for the insurance. Glove down legally in the D zone by DeRazio. 12:23, time of the goal by Nick Swain, 17th goal of the season. Bondarenko towards the mixer, still available. Rebound, save made by Penn. I think he got that one with the scorpion pad. Jansen sends it high. But the Black Bears forecheckers, men on missions right now, trying to get this puck back. They have a 1-0 lead. Danbury looking for the equalizer now. They're coasting on to the they're coasted in for Tomei. Melts it down with 6:36 left to go.
Well, I mean, it's been quite a fun one in this so far. And, you know, just how close this game has been. The breakthrough finally, Nick Swain, Kyle Steffen, and Dan Weber get the assists. The 12:23 mark is what it took us to, but we finally have someone on the score sheet.
Home team up 1-0. This has been a great game. You don't see too many low-scoring affairs. I can tell you what, one game that's not low-scoring right now, Port Huron is beating Watertown 11-0.
It's a boat race out there on the Thumb Coast.
So now a 2-on-1. Kirkby with Sirota. Trying to send it back across to the captain, blocked on the way through. Would have loved it if those two players were on opposite sides based on their handiness. Sirota keeping his feet moving though. Bont reaching around him, tying up Sirota. And now Fennell through the middle of the ice. Tries to go around Anderson far side. He stood up as a centering pass. Nobody was home for Danbury. Sargis going far side. Goes for the big hit once again, but Fennell comes up empty-handed. Suzuki playing it up the wall. Ahead to Prosecco. Shielded away from the puck by Steffen. Black Bears try to counter. It's the scoring line tonight of Steffen, Swain, and Shankar. They get to a loose puck first, and Scott Romakers quickly goes off the wall. It's a skate race, but Danbury wins the race this time, as it'll come back into the Binghamton end, as Susinski gets there just ahead of Nick Swain.
And Nick Swain, I mean, it's been quite the player to watch these last few games. He just keeps finding a way to find the back of the net, and really, once he gets hot, he gets going.
Patrick's win the faceoff back. Prosecco up top to Susinski. His wrist shot caught by Tomei. As they reset, they go to the far side.
Dom Tomei's been fun to watch as well tonight. 16 saves already for him. Just doing a good job of managing the crease and keeping his angles.
Tomei reverses course, trying to get the puck out. Black Bears are able to get it past the elbow of Susinski. No icing.
That puck was literally rolling on its edge like a tire.
Score 1-0 Binghamton. Canderica spins past the first hit. Jansen and Cervoni get down low. A little bit of miscommunication from the Black Bears as they were too close to each other to make a pass. But Stubbs able to shoot it far side for Shankar as it is chopped into the Danbury bench and out of play. We got one more timeout for you here tonight. We will be back with you right after this here live on YouTube. Black Bears lead 1-0 thanks to this goal by Nick Swain.
The Black Bears are back at home this Friday, April 3rd at 7 p.m. for Hall of Fame night. Join us in a special pregame ceremony as we induct Jerry D'Amigo and Derek Wood in the class of 2026. Get your tickets now at BinghamtonBlackBears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill, Cole Parenti here with you. What has been a goaltending battle. 1-0 Black Bears with 4:38 left to go. Binghamton 36 shots on goal. Danbury with 16. Intensity picking up. They're going to ask them to reset before they drop the puck again. My Apple Watch has told me we are in a loud environment, Cole. Would you agree?
I would concur with your Apple Watch's statement, just as I would concur with the referees that was quite offside. Bet you didn't know I had that big word concur in my vocabulary, did you?
Sometimes less is more, but unfortunately, Crom shoots the puck at Tomei after the offside call. D'Orazio didn't like it. But before anything can evolve into an extracurricular situation, the linesmen get in between. Face-off won by the Hat-Tricks, and this time, Crom shoots it in, so the Hat-Tricks are onside. Not time yet for the Hat-Tricks to vacate the net. D'Orazio, near side for Bondarenko, is intercepted. And here comes Santoro. Left wing drive, sealed off by Stone beautifully, as D'Orazio picks up the loose puck behind his own net. Black Bears are able to get it out of their own end. Stone carries over. They're going to leave it for Jansen towards the mixer, looking for a Stubbs redirect. Not provided that time. And Kyle Penn able to make another save. He's got 36 on the night.
Look at that. That's a get-up right there. Do love the Tom Seaver jersey. It's 2 seats over, but
oh, look at that. That's a bear hug.
Literally, a good one.
You know, he told us that he was going to wear that tonight. He came in yesterday.
Did not disappoint.
Absolutely not. He said that was worth every penny.
I don't even want to know how many pennies.
He said that company makes a lot of different animals, but he found a black bear.
How do you get into the business of making those?
Oh,
you know what? Questions I don't even want answers to.
There you go. All right, 3:30 left to go. We have to answer who's going to win this one. Hat-Tricks cross over the line, offside. So a neutral zone draw here coming up.
And the Hat-Tricks will keep an eye on Kyle Penton when MJ Merkel decides to bring him over to the bench and go with the extra attacker is going to be huge, but maybe too little too late as they seem to give up quite a few rushes to the Black Bears.
Neutral zone draw is won back by the Black Bears. Romakers gains the red line and fires around the wall. Reverse back over to the far side as Kirkby and Sirota try to get to work on the forecheck together. Try to pick the pocket of a Danbury player. 3:10 left to go here. Merkel is not making eye contact with his netminder. Continuing on, Friedman tries to shelf it short side. Held in at the point by Pickford. Did just enough to toe that blue line. Rivers and Kirkby get their skates tangled up and then their sticks. Black Bears are able to push this one out, and Sirota's got some steam. Carrying on the backhand, power move. Sirota just misses on the short side.
Good reverse hit right there. From, who was that, Rupsov?
Shankar now cutting to the front of the net. Nobody to pass to. Steffen spins around some traffic, sending it up top for Cervoni. His shot is blocked. Ends up in the corner as Swain dancing in the middle, showing off that stick handling, looking for his second. Couldn't break it free. And we get a stoppage.
No matter which way this game falls, you can't penalize Kyle Penn. He has been absolutely fantastic for the hat tricks and really has stood his ground and stood tall on almost every shot. It's just that one that snuck through.
2:12 left to go here, and you have to expect that Danbury doesn't want to call a timeout until they get an offensive face-off. Can't pull the goalie while Black Bears have it right here.
I mean, you could, but I don't think you should. But we've seen crazier things than that. You know what I can't wait for when this game's over, Brooks? To check on how things are going up in the Ralph.
The neutral site game.
Yeah, the little Ralph, right? They call it. I'm really excited to see what the setup looks like there. So as soon as this one's over, I'll probably tune into that.
Danbury has control. They start to make their way up ice. Penn starting to make his way out of the cage as well.
There he goes.
All right. Net is vacated. Wrist shot goes wide. Extra attacker is Eli Rivers for the hat tricks. Turnyuk. Stuff chance denied by Tomei. Trying to find his post. Gets back on it on the far side. Took a knee. Skating through traffic. It's blocked. Rivers over to Berseco off the outside of the cage. Stone to the rebound. Elevated up. Tries to get past Tukani. Does a great job playing safety for the time being for the hat tricks. From Dudo far side. Chernyuk wraps it around the wall. Stone gets there first. And Jansen tied up in the corner. Held in though by Danbury. Tomei not able to kick that one away. Held in, Chernyuk and Tukani do a good job of keeping it alive. 1 minute left to go here as it'll hop into the glove of Tomei. That's probably not the worst thing in the world for Danbury because now they can call a timeout, catch their breath, and draw up a play looking for the equalizer.
We'll see. I'm sure that's what they're going to go with here. But I don't know what play you draw up. It doesn't even look like Coach Merkel is electing to use it. I would think.
I think you wait till the last second.
No, here they go.
Yeah.
I think the look for them is going to be finding Kandarica on the side, try to open up the Black Bear defense on one side and hit Kandarica on the other.
We have one goal in the game. It belongs to Nick Swain at 12 minutes and 23 seconds. Danbury calls timeout with 58 seconds left to go.
Get a good look there at Coach MJ Merkel as he talks it over with his side and he gives his troops the orders.
All-time pump fake by Josh, the video team, getting that up on the video board. Shout out Pete, the DJ. who was ready for that.
Brooks, one of the final 3 home games we have. Only 2 more after this. It really hit me in the feels when I realized not next game, but the game after, we're going to be giving away an ATV.
Well, last year we gave away a motorcycle. I think it's an ATV this year.
I think it's an ATV, right?
I know. One more game for somebody to be entered to win. Whatever Excite Motorsports wants to give away for us this year. Kirkby elevates it out on the backhand, curling towards the net. Just short as Susinski keeps it out. Players and the linesman collide. Stubbs slow to get up again, but up on his 2 feet. Kandarica shoots it around the wall. Stubbs continues on. Loose puck knocked away by Tomei. Wow, what a dangerous bounce. Rupsov towards the front of the net. It's underneath the glove of Dominic Tomei. 25 seconds remain.
Oh, Tomei got caught in no man's land there. That puck was too far for him to go get, but too close for anyone's comfort, and he just had to stand his ground and wait for someone to come help.
Oh! Couple of bodies collide there. And they're going to move this puck out into the neutral zone. Net is empty on the Danbury into the ice. 25 seconds left. Anderson shoots it off the wall. Look out, section 1. That took a hop into the crowd, and looks like everybody's okay. Okay. Deafening silence in the arena right there for a split second. Kirkby and Crom in the draw. It's won back by the Black Bears. Romikers tries to put it back out into the neutral zone. It's a quick tie-up. Bounces around in the center circle. 12 seconds left to go. Kandarica ahead to Crom. It's a skate race. Skating in. A penalty is coming up. Black Bears touch it. Slashing is the call with 4.4 left. You know the Danbury faithful were hoping for a penalty shot.
That would have been something with 4.4 to go. But slash is the call. I believe it's going to be Jesse Anderson who's taking a seat here.
Hopefully for Jesse, that is a quick 4 seconds. First penalty of the period against the Black Bears at 19:56. 6-on-4 for Danbury. One face-off win ought to do it. Puck is dropped, bounces up into the air. They fight for control. The horn sounds. The game is over.
Well, with that, Brooks, there's a new single-season shutout record holder in FPHL history. Number 7 for Dominic Tomei. And he etched his name into not just Black Bear history books, but league history books.
A new FPHL leader in single-season shutouts. They will surround Dominic Tomei as Binghamton wins a nail-biting goaltenders duel 1-0 here tonight on Friday. Take a timeout, come back. La Quinta, Inn & Suites post-game show coming up right after this.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park. including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
Welcome back in, everybody. La Quinta in its Sweets post-game show. Black Bears win this one by a final score of 1-0. You don't have too many scores like this in a regular season for the Black Bears. They lead the league in goal differential and total goals scored. But tonight, all they needed was one, and that got the job done. It was Nick Swain who got the only goal here tonight. Dominic Tomei picks up a 7th shutout of the season. Apologies, that is a tied FPHL record with Brendan Colgan with 7. My apologies, jumped the gun. We'll see if he can get it a little bit later on. Here are the 3 stars of the night. Nick Swain gets the bronze as Frank Perney brings us home. Thank you, Frank. As you see Dominic Tomei head back into the Black Bears locker room. Welcome you back up here to the broadcast booth. Brought to you by our friends over at Jeff Kai's. La Quinta in its Sweets post-game show. Brooks Hill and Cole Prenti here with you. Wrapping up a 1-0 Black Bears victory. We had a 1-0 game in the regular season last year, and then we saw one in the postseason as well in the finals, actually. So they are not uncommon, but it's nice when you get one worked in every now and then. Change of pace. And the Black Bears played a pretty good defensive game tonight. They held the hat tricks to 18 shots on goal, single-digit shots on goal in every single period tonight. And they really came alive with the offense in the third period. They had 17 shots fired, the most out of any team in any period tonight.
Which was just incredible. I mean, they did a great job of just getting the offense going while keeping the defense at pace there and keeping the Danbury hat-tricks away from Dominic Tomei. And when they got close, Tomei did what Tomei does best, and he shut the door on them pretty coldly.
Taking a look at the final count of shots on goal, 38 for the Black Bears, 18 for Danbury. The same two teams are back at it tomorrow night at 7 p.m. So make sure you're tuned into the Black Bears live stream to see that final match of the weekend. And then make sure you go to Bowl with the Black Bears on Sunday. Whole team's going to be there. I think it's going to be pretty fun. Cole, are you any good at bowling?
No, but I'll be there and I'll be bowling. I'm not good.
You going to put the bumpers on?
No,
okay.
maybe.
Okay. All right. Our Budweiser 3 stars of the game, in case you forgot already. Nick Swain, the 3rd star with the game-winning goal. Kyle Pitton only allowed 1 goal tonight. He made 37 saves for Danbury in between the pipes, taking home silver. And, of course, with the shutout, his 7th of the season, a single-season high for the Black Bears. Dominic Tomei stopped all 18 that he saw. So those are Rocco J. Testani, Budweiser, 3 stars of the game. Binghamton wins Friday night by a final count of 1-0. And we will see you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Friendly reminder, next time we are out at Tully's is April 7th, Tuesday, April 7th, I should say, for our final show of the season. We'll recap the entire regular season, and who knows, maybe by then we might know who the first round opponent for the Black Bears is. So, for my partner Cole Parenti, Josh Williams and his excellent video team as always, Trevor Pretenziano running game operations, Bobby Gross, Kelsey Lane, and Alex Jones upstairs in the front office, the intern staff as well. My name is Brooks Hill. For everybody with the Binghamton Black Bears, enjoy what's left of your Friday, and we will see you tomorrow night from Connecticut in the Danbury Ice Arena at 7 o'clock. Until then, we're signing off. Have a good evening, everybody.